And again, I want to stress, anytime a conservative group has popped up and been critical and worried about the violence in movies and television shows, the very same people blaming conservative rhetoric for all of this that happened Saturday and the 9/11 at Oklahoma City, same people. No. Violence in movies? No. Rap music? No, that's not a factor. We can't ban works of art like that. So we're hypocrites in addition to everything else. Here's Bill Clinton. Let's go to the audio soundbite. April 24th, 1995, Minneapolis. Clinton speaking to the American Association of Community Colleges shortly after the Oklahoma City bombing.
We hear so many loud and angry voices in America today whose sole goal seems to be to try to keep some people as criminals and the rest of us all torn up and upset with each other. They spread hate. They leave the impression that by their very words that violence is acceptable. You ought to see, I'm sure you are now seeing the reports of some things that are over the airwaves in America today. It is time we all stood up and spoke against that kind of reckless speech and behavior.
Right on, and they all knew he was talking about me, and they all thought it was great. And then they we're talking about the Michigan bill. What is hate speech in America today? What is hate speech? Hate speech is that speech which disagrees with liberalism. Hate speech is that speech which disagrees with the policies of the Democrat Party. That's how they define hate speech. Here's Clinton, April 2010, in Washington, the Center for American Progress.
There was this rising movement in the early 90s that was not just a character orchestrated plot by people of extreme right-wing views, but one that fell into fertile soil because there were so many people for whom the world no longer made sense. They wanted a simple, clear explanation of what was an inherently complex, mixed picture full of challenges that required not only changes in public policy, but personal understanding about the world we were living in. So, and there were a lot of people who were in the business back then of saying that the biggest threat to our liberty and the cause of our economic problems was the federal government itself.
And Clinton went on and added this.
When I became president, it's hard to remember this, there were only 50 sites in the World Wide Web. Among those who first saw its potential and made use of it were those who used the internet to do all kinds of interesting things, including share information. We didn't have blog sites back then, so the instrument of carrying this forward was basically the right-wing radio talk show host. They understood that emotion was more powerful than reason.